Again, disappointing, very disappointing, especially losing like that, but super proud of these guys and the way they fought. Especially these two guys on the side of me. These guys made a lot of plays for us, kept us in the game. So I commend them for that. Again, we kind of kept it hush on what we were doing this week with Nick moving the quarterback, but something that we worked on like crazy and something that we'll move forward with. So very proud of them and very proud of this team. And, we'll continue. It's been tough, man. We've had two tough losses, especially like that, the one in overtime, and this one is tough and difficult, but our guys will stick together and we'll win a lot of games here. Promise you that.
Coach, you mentioned really keeping the quarterback change under wraps. I think the assumption was that George was going to start. What led you to that decision to start Nick at quarterback, and just talk about the way he played tonight?
I think he played unbelievable, and kind of going into that decision is what we got. We feel, you put your best player, touching the ball as much as possible, and that's what we did.
When did you make the decision?
We made the decision when we landed after the Alabama game in Cleveland.
Talk about the last play, what you saw, and how you guys put that touchdown.
I don't know, just scrambled. I wasn't there, and Justin made something happen, and I was just able to get him the ball.
Is that one of them deals where it just happened so fast, you just instinctively just kind of did what you did?
Yeah, I just kind of rolled out, and number 2 was right there, and if he came up, I was going to dump it off to him, and he came up, so I just kind of flicked it.
Looked like you were falling on that.
Yeah, I tripped. right when he threw the ball, I tripped.
But you maintained focus.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking him straight in the eye the whole time, and I knew he was about to throw it. As soon as he threw it, I just looked at the ball, looked it in. I was in the end zone. I didn't even know I was in the end zone.
I mean, Nick obviously didn't play quarterback since high school. How did you feel out there? I mean, you look like it didn't look like it's been that long since you played. You looked real good.
I felt fine. To me, it's all about your preparation, and coaches believe in me. Coach Haynes believed in me, give me a shot, and that was, how can I go out there and give everything I got for this guy right here? He gave me the shot, and I've always been prepared and just ready to go, and my teammates did amazing. They backed me up.
Coach said they made the decision touchdown last Saturday. When did you get the word? When were you starting to load up to play quarterback?
Sunday I got a phone call, and they said the head man wants to see me, so I thought I did something wrong. I thought I was in trouble or something, but I came in, and he said, "You want to play quarterback?" And instantly I got knots in my stomach and got nervous, had butterflies, but couldn't have been happier, and I'm thankful he gave me a shot.
I mean, obviously things happen, you just go with it, but I mean, the amount of touches he had is just incredible. I mean, he couldn't have been playing coming in. I'm not thinking giving the ball that much.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, we gave him, some options as far as run pass, options. I think made it simple for him to sit there and just throw it up and read. But he scrambled like crazy on a couple, and but as those plays came to us and they kept giving them to us, and we kept on calling, and they were working. So kept on grinding it out.
Coach, talk about the end, what you were doing, what you were seeing going into the last series.
Yeah, we were in, our bracket, coverage, wanted to take their 2 best, wide outs out of it, and he found number 3 and 4, and their kid made a play.
Something you talked about in the past, which really kind of hurt you all year, is kickoffs being short.
Yeah.
And that really came, you decided to split, which,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
why you did it, but
Yeah.
just kind of go over that thought process and how that's kind of been a problem.
Yeah, we didn't do a very good job in our covers and didn't want to kick it to them deep so they can, run it all the way back. So, tried to hard squib it. Their guy did a good job of fielding it, but, you'll take it on the 40, compared to where we were getting it, in previous. But, again, we still had our chance at the end. The kid made a good play.
Justin, can you talk about that 54-yard reception? I think we counted on the replay about 9 guys that you may miss. What do you remember from that play?
I knew the play would work because it was a fake run, and I was just fake block, get out, catch the ball. Nick threw a good ball, perfect ball. After that, I just did what I knew I could do. Should have scored, took it back in, should have went out. So should have scored. Kind of just ruins everything else that I did. So.
This, the second half defense, Chapman's numbers in the first half were really bad. He got to go in the third quarter. What do you think? Any difference there? What do you think was the difference?
Yeah, it didn't really, we were, we knew that they were a vertical passing team. We knew they were going to throw the ball deep. We kind of took our chances with, playing man on them because we feel we can, we could cover them. And they made a couple plays, but they missed a couple, also too. The one, I forget what happened on it, but the one third down really hurt us a little bit more in the second half of them getting out of it in third down. So, and he did a little bit more with his feet than he did throwing the football.
One more about Nick. I remember, I think it was after the Monmouth game, you guys were kind of going back and forth a little bit. He said something about playing over. Has he kind of been in your ear a little bit through all the things you've been going through with that position?
No, not at all. Like I said, when we sat there and we landed and we were waiting for our bags, Coach Treadwell was standing outside, and I got off the bus, and he said, just food for thought, just think about Nick at quarterback. And I said, we'll talk about it tomorrow, but, that night it was already, the decision was made that that's what we were going to do, in my mind.
Did he surprise you with some of the throws he was able to make? Or have you seen it this week in practice?
Yeah, we've seen it in practice, and he toys around all the time, throwing the football. And he looked just like his senior year in high school, and that's why they went to the state finals and won a lot of games. But the biggest thing is his heart. That's really why the move was made. It was not, something that, it was just a decision that he's got a big heart and he's going to give us our best chance to win. And he did it. He's going to lay it out on the line and do whatever he possibly can to win the game, and that's exactly what he showed on film, and that's exactly what we got, from him. He gave us a chance to win.
What's the trickle down from this? Obviously, Mitchell's out, but Agner and whatever. Is there a red shirt there? How's that?
I have no idea. I haven't even thought that far. I'm just trying to get wins, but we haven't thought about that. We just sitting there moving forward with these guys, and both of those guys are out for the season, and we'll see about that at the end of the year.
Paul, you said last year that some of the battle was always just trying to figure out what guys can do, what your team's capable of. VC ranking, I think that's the second most yards by a receiver in Kent State history.
Yeah.
And he's not even a receiver. If you can this kind of thing give you some more, what kind of confidence can this give you that you at least identified some things you could do offensively?
Well, I think it's huge. I think, I think it gives us confidence in our offense that we can move the football and do some different things. And I think it cause problems on defenses. When you got a guy that can throw it and run it. I'm sure when we first went out there in the first series, everybody calls that kind of wildcat a little bit, but they pack the box and try to stop the run, and then you sit there and spread them out and nickel and dime them. And, I think in our running back room, we got a lot of guys in our running back room, which causes us to flex those guys out and do some different things with them, and it only benefits us. So got a lot of playmakers that we can spread the ball around. I don't know how many guys he threw the ball to, but there's a lot of guys that he spread it out and threw the ball to. So I think, again, from anybody that watched us from week 1 to week 2, or week 3, and they saw this game, I think they have to be, you know, happy with where the offense can go.
Anything else?
And just real quick, after the game, obviously a very emotional time, kind of keep people apart. Do you have any comment on what happened out there?
No, we were singing our fight song and they came over, and I think it's disrespectful. And I was the main one. I think it's disrespectful. So it bothered me. I mean, take your win and go to the locker room. And Coach Bowden was really good. He came over, you know, and told him he'll take care of that. And but I mean, just go to the locker room. Don't come over while we're singing our fight song.
Anything else?
Thank you.